When to grit or quit your arts career? Have you ever wondered what sets apart those artists who rise like phoenixes from the ashes of adversity, from those who feel like they've been hit by a creativity truck? Well, the secret sauce is resilience. Ready to embark on a journey of boundless creativity, purpose, and adventure as an artistic soul? Hey, I'm Lara Pilcher. I'm passionate about empowering artists like you to live out your creative dreams and nurture yourself at the core of your artistic journey. Let's explore the art of vibrant living and creative expression. As an artist, actor, writer, and showbiz educator with over 20 years of experience in the arts and entertainment industry across the globe, London, Australia, and now Atlanta, USA, I'm here to guide you through the mess and magic of this ever-evolving creative life. From performing on TV, film, and stage to roles both on and off stage, my journey in the arts has woven a diverse tapestry of experiences. This positions me to help you navigate the path to unlocking the full potential of your artistic soul. Alongside my auditions, submissions, and industry hustles, I've had the privilege of educating artists and living a joyful marriage with two wonderful kids. Expect genuine conversations from real-life lessons, struggles, and triumphs that have shaped my journey. It's a journey I'm excited to share with you. This is your masterclass in how to craft a fulfilling, vibrant, and art-filled life. Get ready for the Healthy, Wealthy, Wise Artist podcast, your key to unlocking the full potential of your artistic soul. Stay tuned for enlightening conversations, practical tips, and inspiring stories that will elevate your purpose, adventure, and creativity. Let's go. Hey there, creative souls, and welcome back to another episode of the Healthy, Wealthy, Wise Artist podcast. I'm your host, Lara, and today we're heading headfirst into the thrilling world of artistic resilience. When to grit or quit your arts career? Have you ever wondered what sets apart those artists who rise like phoenixes from the ashes of adversity, from those who feel like they've been hit by a creativity truck? Well, the secret sauce is resilience, and it is something that you learn as you go. But grab your paintbrush, tune your guitar, polish your tap shoes. Let's take a journey through what the roller coaster of artistic resilience means. Starting with a definition of resilience means that you can bend. Think of a branch that can bend, but it doesn't snap. So there's a flexibility that we can develop. So what's the essence of artistic resilience? So picture this. You're in the heart of your artistic journey, and suddenly it feels like you've stumbled into a creative maze. There's obstacles, setbacks, self-doubt lurking around every corner. But let's uncover what the true essence of artistic resilience means. Perseverance. It's your trusty sidekick in this journey, friends. It's what fuels you to conquer those artistic challenges that pop up like unexpected surprises. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about learning and growing from the experiences that you go through. It's actually an art that goes alongside your other art. It's the art of turning adversity into a stepping stone for your creative journey. So imagine this gorgeous, talented painter, true story. We'll call her Sarah. She had a dream of becoming a renowned artist, but her early attempts were met with a lot of rejection and a lot of criticism as she put her art out into the world. One particular person just kept coming back at her and saying, I don't like this about your art, and I don't like this, and I'm not going to buy it until you do this. You know, she faced countless moments after that of just self-doubt, wondering if she should just quit and pursue a more stable career. Maybe one with less personal, well, at least it felt personal criticism. But instead, Sarah decided to persevere with a little encouragement. She used each critique as an opportunity to improve her skills. And I remember when I was teaching myself how to go into a dance class and look in the mirror, and the mirror being a tool to be therapeutic and not destructive, and it was a mental training. It was similar for Sarah, learning that feedback could be constructive and not soul-destroying. So she used it and it paid off, and her unique style did gain recognition. And her story reminds us that resilience can turn even the harshest setbacks into stepping stones towards success. So you mustn't quit just because of a bit of self-doubt or criticism, be it a lot or a little. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of how to nurture your resilience. Think of it like giving your creative soul, your creative spirit, a spa day. Like we're talking about rejuvenation. So my resilience recipe has 4 essential ingredients. Number 1, a defined vision and purpose in your artistic career. Don't think, oh, I know that. Can you actually articulate it? What your vision is, what your purpose in doing your art is? It's worth sitting down and working it out, because it's like the North Star guiding your creative ship. When you have this crystal clear why behind your artistic adventures, you'll stay motivated even in the face of those creative storms. Your vision acts as a compass, helping you to navigate the very vast sea of artistic possibilities, and it makes it easier to stay on course during the storms and the rough times. And I know that it's hard. There are a lot of rough times when you go, I'm going to pursue this as a career. But make sure that you know your vision and your purpose, whether it's now or whether you have been doing it for years and you need to come back and redefine it again. Right, number 2, a supportive network. Surround yourself with fellow artists who sprinkle encouragement like rain and wisdom like confetti at a celebration. Trust me, it makes the journey a whole lot brighter. Your support network isn't just there for the good times, they're the safety net that catches you when you stumble. They offer insights, constructive feedback, and sometimes just a shoulder to lean on during the tough times. But also, there is healing in community, and we're designed for community, and it actually uplifts our mood. Our body is wired that way for community. There was a friend, Jake, who I was coaching, a really passionate musician, and I've changed their name, but I've checked with them, of course, that it's okay to share. Jake aspired to make it big in the music industry, and there were times when he doubted himself, especially after being rejected for his demo tapes and failed auditions and tryouts and band, whatever. However, Jake's vision and purpose was clearly defined, and it remained clear. He wanted to share his music with the world, and he leaned on his support network, fellow musicians who provided him with feedback and encouragement. Because often we think we're getting feedback, but if we're out of college, maybe we're not anymore. So it's saying, hey, could you watch this? Could you watch this self-tape? Could you watch this audition tape? Whatever that is for you. Can you have a look at my artwork, my painting? Jake was able to refine his sound in this way and started performing more at local venues, getting his confidence up. And this story highlights how a strong vision along with community can help you weather the storms of doubt and uncertainty. Okay, number 3 in my ingredients list is actually problem-solving skills and adaptability. This means that the ability to think creatively and discover solutions to artistic problems empowers you to overcome obstacles and to push forward. And number 4 is to prioritize self-care, teaching yourself to put yourself first. For some of us, it doesn't come naturally. So tending to our physical, mental, emotional well-being enables us to recharge and rejuvenate our creative energy, making it easier to persist through challenging artistic periods. So I want to tell you the characteristics, and you can use them like a checklist with yourself of what a resilient artist actually looks like. And then we're going to get into whether to grit through resilience or to quit and why you would do that. So here's the defining characteristics. Number 1, perspective. A resilient artist maintains an honest and realistic view of their current artistic reality while simultaneously holding on to hope. That is the dichotomy. They acknowledge the difficulties and setbacks, but also recognize potential solutions, enabling them to address artistic challenges with a proactive approach. So that's perspective. Number 2, adaptation. Resilient artists creatively explore alternative routes to realize their artistic goals when faced with a creative roadblock. They're willing to depart from their original plan and embrace new strategies. And in earlier episodes on this podcast, there is mention of stories both in my life and some of my guests where we've been able to adapt our dreams in order to continue to be artists and continue to express the yearning within us for places to put our artistic expression. So if you're willing to depart from the original plan and embrace new strategies to get there, even if it means stepping outside of your artistic comfort zone, that is adaptation. Number 3 for artistic resilience is purpose. Resilient artists discover meaning or significance amid artistic pain or adversity. They find purpose in creative struggles, and it enhances their determination to overcome obstacles and propel themselves towards artistic growth. It's about uncovering the silver lining in challenging artistic situations. And, as I said earlier, going, this is challenging, but how can I problem solve and use this situation as an artistic stepping stone and keep moving forward in my artistic dreams, goals, and development? Right, let's go into deciding to grit or quit your arts career. It's the $1 million question we're tackling. When do you grab your artistic cape and grit your teeth? And when do you consider a new adventure? And I say adventure because it's not wrong to quit if it's for the right reasons. Or do we pivot because that's also for the right reasons? Or do we grit and keep going? I've got 5 questions to help you decide. So let's go. Number 1, what specific frustration are you facing? Ask yourself. Let's get up close and personal with your frustrations. Pinpointing the sources is like shining a spotlight on areas that need a creative makeover. If you're struggling with creative blocks, a lack of recognition, or financial challenges, identifying these frustrations helps you tailor your resilience strategy. This again makes sure you can pinpoint specifically what it is that is frustrating you, because quitting out of overwhelm or I don't know what I'm feeling, that vagueness won't serve you in making a good choice. Number 2, can I address these issues? You've pinpointed the frustration. Can I address it before you even think about throwing in the artistic towel? Explore potential fixes. Can personal growth, better communication, a dash of creative problem solving do the trick? This step involves assessing, reflection, your ability to influence the situation you're going through. Sometimes small changes can lead to significant improvements. Dun, dun, dun. The question you don't want to ask yourself is the issue within me? Because time for some artistic introspection, looking inward. Is the source of frustration hiding within your own creative soul, or is it lurking in the external world. Sometimes a little self-growth is just what the canvas of creativity ordered, the canvas of our life. Understanding whether the issue is internal or external to us is crucial, because internal issues often require personal growth and self-awareness, while external ones may demand changes in your approach or environment. So that's number 3. And I know these things are hard, friends. If you need someone to talk to, that's why I coach, helping you through navigating some of these questions with somebody else. But number 4 is, what's best for my artistic future? Think long term, think big picture. My creative friends, how will your decision impact your artistic journey and future creative endeavors? It's like mapping out the next thrilling chapter of your creative novel, as a metaphor. Consider the long-term consequences of your choices. Will persevering through challenges lead to greater artistic fulfillment, or is it time to pivot and explore new creative horizons? Remembering that if you have this yearning for creative expression, don't forget that very often artists have a fixed mindset about where they're going to get that yearning met, and there could be a pivot in there and you find joy somewhere else. That's still artistic, still creative, but just a little pivot. Number 5, this one is interesting but so valid. Do you feel a sense of release? Let's get intuitive. Does the idea of walking away from a certain artistic situation give you that liberating feeling, like a butterfly escaping from its cocoon? Trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful guide. It's the thought of moving on from a particular endeavor. If it fills you with a sense of relief and excitement, it might be a sign that it's time for a new creative, artistic adventure. And again, it's adventure. That is a theme you'll hear throughout my work and throughout the podcast. Thank you so much for joining me on this exhilarating ride through artistic resilience here on this podcast. Remember, your creative journey is going to have a lot of twists and turns, but armed with resilience, you can conquer any creative mountain that stands in your way. Again, it might look different than you thought at the beginning, but resilience will help you get there. It is your trusty sidekick. In pursuit of your artistic excellence, always remember, it's your steadfast companion. It's the bridge that connects you from where you are to where you want to be as an artist. It's the key to unlocking your full creative potential and achieving your artistic dreams. My dad used to say, Lara, you're a sticker. You have stickability. That is resilience, my friends. Remember, you can cultivate it, you can develop it, you can nurture it. If you found today's episode as delightful as a surprise visit from your muse, don't forget to share it with your fellow artists. And of course, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more creative wisdom on this podcast, because my goal is to provide you with the tools, inspiration, and support you need to thrive in your artistic journey. Until next time, stay resilient, keep creating masterpieces, and remember that your art has the power to change the world, and you are the most beautiful masterpiece. With you on the journey, friends. Until next time. Phew, today's masterclass is done. I love reaching back and saying, I've done this, and helping you learn the easy way. If you want more, head to larabiancapilcher.com for show notes, links, freebies, my blog, coaching and courses, and you can also head to my socials, Lara Bianca Pilcher on Instagram and Facebook. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest. Thanks again for listening. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. That would mean the world to me. And of course, keep on living the healthy, wealthy, wise artist living towards your dream life. Bye, friends. P.S. Shout out to my hottie hubby, Andrew Pilcher, who does all the editing on this podcast.